Yo, what's up? This your boy B with Peace and Pets, and I'm up next.
What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Next Up. Yes, if you didn't know, Next Up is my YouTube series where I bring someone that either has started their channel this year or at least in 2022 are about to start their YouTube channel. Bring them on, introduce them to you guys, do a little quick interview so you get to know a little bit about them. And hopefully that's enough for you to go over and check out their channel, hit that subscribe button, and watch some of their videos. Today we got Brandon. What's up, Brandon? How you doing?
What's up, bro? I'm good, man. I'm living life.
I understand. Thank you for coming on. Appreciate you taking this journey. I know we talked about your channel. I was like, hey, you going to start doing it? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna get on it.
Yeah, had to.
Yeah, because you big on TikTok. You was like, that's where I saw you first is TikTok. You was doing your thing on TikTok, which I'm still trying to learn TikTok myself. I ain't gonna lie.
TikTok was the easiest one to get on to, honestly. So you just put a little
maybe I'm just old now.
Put a little bit of music behind it and take off. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to learn. Like, you got to really pay attention to the music you put behind videos. You got to try to find popular music, stuff that's catchy and people already kind of using, and you got to pay attention to that part. So yeah, I'm working on that. I'm definitely working on that. But, we brought you on to get to know a little more about you. So without further ado, let's just jump into some of these questions and get to know you. But before we do, people, you can just hit that subscribe button. His links are in the description down below. So definitely hit his YouTube subscribe button. Also check out his Instagram and, of course, his TikTok because he's doing big things over there. If you're not already following him, because he's already got a couple videos out. But stay tuned to the end of the show. I'm going to have it, at least a video you can click on to go watch one of his videos. I'm going to put the latest video he has up there so you go watch that at the end card at the end. But let's go ahead and get to know Brandon a little better. So we're going to hit him with a question. First question, I clicked it. Oh, I didn't click it. See, still technical difficulty, even though this is recorded. We're going to keep it in. So how long have you been breeding reptiles, period?
So reptiles, and actually this is my first year. I actually only had ball pythons for, I say, about 18 months so far.
Okay.
Total from jump. Like, I had snakes when I was a kid, had lizards when I was a kid, all types of animals throughout my entire life. But actually putting my time into actually breeding reptiles, I would say this is my first year, my first clutch within the first year. Mistakes within the first year and positives within the first year, like a lot of learning.
Okay. So. Yeah, yep. Hey, that experience is sometimes key to get. That experience of going through that first season of actually breeding and getting eggs and hatchlings and trying to get them eat. It is an experience you have to do. It's hard to explain to people how it works until they go through it, honestly.
It is.
But the way you said reptiles, it sounds like you've bred other animals before. Is this true?
Yeah, so I bred dogs.
Okay.
I got rats right now. I tried lizards. I tried leopard geckos. I had a couple leopard geckos. It just wasn't as interesting enough to me. Like, dog game was pretty cool, but it just wasn't as interesting to me. Like, I'm very passionate about what I produce. So I want to produce stuff with longevity. I want to produce stuff with character. And the dogs, they were fun, but it just wasn't as interesting as the ball pythons turned out.
I get you. I understand that. That makes perfect sense. So You said this is your first season producing ball pythons. So what have you? Do you have any more clutches coming? Or are you already
No,
at
not right now.
no more
The
clutches?
only
Clutches.
female I have of size is my one female that produces
Okay.
here. My next biggest female is 900 grams, and she is
Okay.
a normal pied, possibly inchy pied. She has low white, not super low white, but she has low white. She's my next biggest female, and then my G stripe female is right behind her at like about 956 grams. I just weighed her. So those two are the next up, but I don't even have a male for my pie yet.
Okay.
But I do have a male for the G stripe. I have a triple that.
Okay. So you already ready for your next season. You're already making plans for that already. I like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So what is something you may have learned from your first season?
Oh, man. First, just from talking to multiple people, I learned the process from beginning to the end. Like I learned it's a process. Like waiting, you gotta wait. You can't rush nothing. Like even though we're the human, we're not in control because they want to do what they want to do, and that's it. So I learned be prepared. Like that's the main thing that I learned. So with that, I try to build my own everything. Like I'm a very hands-on type of person. So I built my rack. I built my incubator. It's fun to me because it makes it more personal.
Yep.
So you can just go out and buy it and be perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that either. But to me, when you build it, it's more personal. So with my incubator, I built that. I had it up and running. And my first clutch, I was incubating the eggs, and I was looking up YouTube on how to incubate and the proper mixes and stuff. And I realized I mixed everything correctly, but when I set two of the eggs in, I set them in too deep, so they got wet. So I killed 2 eggs. I killed 2 eggs just out of the simple mistake of following YouTube, doing everything right, but my own error of pushing them down versus just having them sitting on top. So with that was a mistake that I learned. Beat myself up for about a day. I think I reached out to you and a couple other people, and it's part of the game. That's why I learned everything. If you reach out to any breeder, everything is part of the game. It's part of the game. Like,
it is.
It's part of the game.
Hey, those are there's a learning pains right there. Those are learning pains. It's easier to learn from something than be told. Unfortunately, with breeding. Like you got to go through it to really understand it. Like I could tell you something, but it don't hit the same when you go through and you see it. You're like, oh, okay, I see what they're saying now.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So from that, I went into cutting the eggs. I was super nervous. I put that video up. I was super nervous. It felt weird. Like you can feel them moving in the egg. You don't want to cut them. It was just a strange feeling. And then after that, with the babies, they all hatched out. The 4 remaining hatched out. And then now I'm trying to get them to feed. So it's been about a month since they've been out. One been feeding normally. The other 3, I tried to force feed one. I did my research, talked to a couple people, and was assisted in how to assist feed. And 2 of them actually ate. One of them would not eat, and that one actually passed away just today. So yeah, that was a tough loss. That was the one I wanted to hold back.
That always hurts.
Yeah, but it's part of the game. So,
you hit the highs and then the lows all in that first season.
All in the first season.
You can definitely call yourself a breeder now because you went through all the range of emotions in that first one. Oh, that's
Yeah, it sucks, but I think I'm more prepared going into the next season. I'm a little more relaxed. I'm a little more relaxed, and I think I'll be a little bit more ready.
That's good. Okay. So you definitely learned some stuff. Definitely grew as a breeder. So all positives from that angle, at least. Unfortunately, the clutch didn't come out like you wanted to, but you did get some experience and learn some stuff. definitely getting right into assist feeding. I know I didn't have to do that my second year of animals. My third year, I did have to assist feed an animal, but yeah, that's a skill in itself to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
It's oh wow, yeah, because you worry about holding the snake too hard, you worry about
Yeah.
pushing it too far. Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah,
all
you got
nerve wracking. All of it was nerve wracking. Like I was coached the whole time, all the way through.
okay. Okay, wow. So you already been a little bit tested. I like that. I like that. You ready to hit that second season with some real good experience under your belt too. So I like that. I like that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So let's hit another question. So what is your goal for your YouTube channel?
My goal for my YouTube channel is basically just helping expand the hobby, helping expand more than just the hobby. Like my name is Peace and Pets because like everything that I want to have on my YouTube page is going to be peaceful. And a lot of people don't see our hobby as peaceful. They see it as creepy, scary. I don't want to touch it.
True.
Don't bring it near me.
True.
But honestly, like the reason I got my first snake was because of anxiety. Like I always think if you have anxiety, as long as your mind is off of the anxiety and on something else, you won't have anxiety. So with snakes, it's like you're always, if you're scared of a snake, you're always going to be thinking about it. So even if someone hands you this snake, you're going to be thinking about this snake, and the snake's not going to think about you. You're going to forget about you're handling the snake, but you're always going to be focusing on the snake at the same time.
Yeah.
So I just think it's like therapeutic. So
Yes.
that's why I just want to spread that in the hobby. Like I want to do a lot of videos with going out with the animals and people that are actually scared of them, actually holding them, getting their first experiences with the animals, and just a better way of life.
Very true. I mean, Nicole from Lady T's Exotics brings on guests that talk about the power, the healing power of some of these animals, having them in our lives, having them be able to calm us down, be able to think past ourselves. Sometimes definitely helps, health wise, mentally health wise, with these animals. They do have that ability to help you with anxiety, help you with depression. They do have that ability, and it's nice that people are starting to see these animals aren't just slimy and
Yeah,
that
creepy.
they
I don't
have
want
that
that.
ability as well, just like cats and dogs.
Yeah,
So that's a great way to work your channel and have that aspect of your channel while you're going through this journey of breeding and learning, and also having that aspect of showing people the benefits, the health benefits of having these animals.
mm-hmm.
I like that. I never even thought about that. I like that. That's
Yeah,
good stuff. That's good stuff.
definitely different. It's definitely different. And of course,
Yes.
like just experience based. Like how do I feel after this?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. You know, like it's always more to learn in the hobby. A lot of people use lights. Some people don't use light. What's the benefit of using lights? So I just want to learn
Mm-hmm.
more about that and be able to voice my opinion along the way of why I chose to go the route of racks or why I chose to use a tank or any of that type of stuff. So
Yeah. And we are learning newer things about these animals that we once thought was kind of the Bible. We are learning new things of the way we're feeding these animals.
yeah,
We've so many people have adjusted the way they feed their ball pythons now. A lot of people, including me, have moved to once every other week feeding instead of feeding weekly,
yeah,
just because you see the benefit that it has on your animal. They feed more often. They seem less stressful. They still gain weight at the same rate, and it
yeah.
seems like it's a lot healthier for them. And
They're a
that's
lot
just
more
trial and
active.
error.
Yeah, they're
Exactly.
more
Yeah,
active. They're more
exactly.
alert. Seems like so. Yeah, it's definitely different benefits just from feeding. Like you're
Yeah.
saying.
And that's why I tell people there's not just one way to take care of these animals. There's many different ways, but just do what works for you and your animal.
Yeah, and your
Um,
animal. That's the
if
most
somebody,
important part of it. Like, learn your animal because
very true.
even though you have 10 snakes, each animal is an individual.
Yep.
So You can't expect them all to be on this routine. So I remember my first time one of my snakes didn't eat at the same time everyone else did. I'm racking my brain like, why didn't they eat? What did I do wrong? Is it the color of the rat? Is it the size? Like, what was it? Do I need to switch to this? And then I came back the next week and he ate. So just like maybe he needed more time to digest the last week or just anything. Like we'll never know.
Yeah. Definitely get to know your animals. That is 100% thing that everybody should be doing. Even if it's just a surface level, knowing certain moods they in. I'm not saying get in deep thought with that animal, but just get to know your animal a little bit.
Definitely.
100%. All right, let's go ahead with the last question I have. What channels help to inspire you to start your channel?
Yours. Literally. I've been watching a lot. Like, it's a lot of people that I follow, and it's a lot of people I reach out to, and a lot of people I commented on. But I will honestly say, you're the only one that said, you know what? Do it. Do it. Like, not just from an aspect of we need more out here, this, that, and the third. It was more so, if this is what you actually want to do, you have to do it. And it doesn't take you to have to think about what you're going to do 2 years from now. You have to start sometime. And that's what you told me. You said you got to start. If you don't start, you're not doing anything. So I jumped out there. You know, like I was on the TikTok, so I'm on Instagram. I post to Facebook every now and then. But I had never really wanted the YouTube area. But I wanted it at the same time. But I just felt like YouTube was a lot more pressure because I feel like your content has to be longer. Your videos have to be longer and all that type of stuff. Where TikTok, 30 seconds, you know what I mean? Like, as long as you can keep their attention for 30 seconds, you're good. So you definitely motivated me to push YouTube and actually sit down and think about content because it's a creative world. If I can come up with a TikTok, I can make a TikTok and then post that onto the YouTube shorts just to keep my reels flowing on YouTube. And then when I got something nice coming along for YouTube, make the content on there. So I will say you definitely pushed me along the way. Some other people I like to watch is Chris. I think his name is Chris Hardwick.
Yeah.
I look at a lot of his videos about his morphs, mutation creation about their morphs. Like they always pull up the actual snake and show it. So I like stuff like that. Like just learning. I like stuff like that.
Yeah. It's so many people that still ask me like, how should I start my YouTube? Just start it.
Yeah.
Like it is like, yes, it's great to have a plan, but you can sit there and plan for years before you do something.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like it's great to have a plan. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes you just gotta jump in feet first and learn as you go.
Yeah.
And it people really worry about, well, I only have one snake. Well, show that one snake. Show how you set up that one snake. And do it again next week. Talk about something. Just do it. But people want to see the process. As much as people like to see the end result, they like to see the process too. They want to go on that journey with you.
Yeah.
That is
I never thought of that.
That is that human element people tend to always forget. Like we always watch movies where we see a character go through the process of becoming that hero.
Yeah.
No one goes, oh, I hated I watched that process. No, they watch it. We watch those montage of them training. We watch all that. So that is the good stuff there. So don't worry about I'm just starting. Everybody had to just start at some point.
Yeah.
Don't act like you're the only one that's ever done it. You're just the newest person that is doing it now. That's how you got to think about it.
Yeah, that's a smart way to look at it. I'm gonna definitely look at it like that more often. And that just motivated me to make more videos, like a clutch update video. Like it's so much more that I could be doing, but I always just thought about timing and it's so many of these videos out here. But like you said, it's so many of these videos from other people. So now I need to make mine.
Exactly. Be the you in YouTube. 100%.
Wow.
ain't nobody can be you better than you. So, I mean, I'm not saying you two need to throw me a check here and there, but it'd be nice. I'm hitting them with slogans they need to throw out there.
Right. You too. That's right.
But definitely. Well, that's all we got for you guys. Thanks for coming through. As always, appreciate you guys hanging out. Brandon, tell the people where they can find you. All the social medias you on.
Man, Peace and Pets. It's on everything. It's on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Peace and Pets.
Okay.
Right there.
Nice. And you hit the description down below. Links are in the description for Peace and Pets, YouTube and Instagram. Definitely click those. Leave some people with something you might be having coming up on your channel that they really can check out, because you don't have more than just ball pythons. You have a multitude of different kind of animals, don't you?
Yeah, I have a dog. I got snapping turtle, ferrets. A big thing that I'm doing now is my gardening.
Okay.
That heavy, so I'm just touching bases on anything that brings me peace, like meditation. Just anything that brings you peace. Like, that's all my page is gonna be about. Anything that brings you peace.
Because I'm definitely gonna be looking for some tips on how to meditate, because I do need to take some time and get my woosah on and clear my mind. So definitely, when you make that video, let me know. It don't matter. I'm gonna hit the bell, so I'm gonna see when it posts up. Definitely. I will be watching that. Definitely. So definitely go check that out, people. More than just ball pythons, life in general on the channel, snapping turtles, dog, and you're doing family stuff, correct?
Yep. Got family stuff going. Wife got 3 kids, so everything's going there.
So yes. Nice to meet you. Definitely something to look forward to, guys. So definitely go check that out. But if you are thinking about starting your own YouTube reptile channel, let me know. I am booked. I have people lined up to do episodes all the way into March as of now, March 2023, which is great, but still hit me up. We'll get you in there. I'm debating on starting to do 2 a month. I'm debating, since I have so many people wanting to do it, I'm debating on doing that. Let me know what you guys think about that, doing 2 a month instead of 1 a month, at least until I, get that number down a little bit. Then we'll go back to 1 a month. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, hit me up. All my information is in the links down below. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, email. Get a hold of me any way you can. But thank you guys for coming. If you don't know, we have a new episode of Under 1,000 Pod coming this Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Being that we recorded this well in advance, at least 2 weeks in advance, I am not sure who is the guest, but I'm gonna put it up here somewhere or over there, so look for that. But come hang out with us Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we do the live Under 1,000 podcast. Come hang out, speak to us live. Usually it's live, sometimes it's pre-recorded, but come hang out with us. But appreciate you guys coming, checking this video out. Thank you for liking the series and watching the series. Definitely promote the series, let people know about it. Maybe you'll get somebody excited to come do their own channel, and we get them on this as well. But thank you guys for coming. I appreciate all the love and support you show. So peace out. Have a good day. Brandon, say bye to the people.
Peace.
All right, you guys have a good day. And click Brandon's video. It's going to be on the end card. So check out his latest video. All right, you guys have a good night. Bye.